Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? Come on in. It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. It's been so long, but I am back. I hope you missed me. I've already pre-shown and blessed 4 PILES. I'm already malfunctioning. We're talking about subscribers only. I want to get back to my subscribers. Hopefully, you guys miss me as I keep on mentioning a way to say, hey, I missed you guys too, I guess. I don't know. Allow me to pick my pals, please. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are great. First pal is going to be so appropriate. Sorry, but I spaced out. Sorry, but I'm back. It's going to be the first pal. Second pal is going to be the grumpy cat. Say, we don't need you. Go away. We don't miss you. I got some haters out there, and I just want to smile and say, hi, how you doing? You're not stopping nothing. I'm going to keep continuing on. Okay, so keep the hateration, holleration to yourself. But if you feel called to this grumpy cat, then do what you do. Third pile is going to be this alien. Say, I come in peace. I don't know where you come in. Some of y'all need to get laid. Last but not least is the no bad vibes. We reside over here with peace, with lightness, with purity, no bad vibes. I don't know what everybody else does, but no bad vibes over here. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, help this channel grow. That's all I got. Peace. All right, let's get it in. What's up, pal one? Come on in. Let's talk about your pal number one. Oh, I'm repetitive today. I don't have any channel messages. It might be a bit rough today since it's been a while. You guys have extra cards, so you might want to go check out pal 2. Do what feels calls to you. Corey Spirit, what's going on with pal 1? No channel messages. What's going on with them? You have the Page of Wands out here. The Page of Wands is a messenger. I feel like some of you guys have been really waiting for a message from me. I feel like some of you guys are younger than me, and I'm seeing an age difference with my beard and this young energy out here. I don't know why you guys were like, I see expectation out here with this Page of Wands out here. So I don't know why you guys were anticipating on a message from me or, just waiting by the door is what I'm seeing here. But let's talk about it. Maybe you guys are waiting for a message from somebody else, but I feel like you guys like messages and you guys might receive a message since you like them so much. Let's talk about it because we're starting off with a Page of Wands, and pages are messengers and new chapters. Let's talk about it. We got the Hierophant out here in reverse. This is a person that you view as shady. Some of y'all view me as shady or somebody that just disappeared and wasn't taking responsibility of their role. So this is a two-sided reading. Some of y'all are really upset with me for not giving you guys an excuse or an explanation, and I'm sorry, but I have a life too, and I'm gonna leave it there. But some of you guys are going to receive a message from a person that you view as shady or you don't trust them, because the Hierophant is all about reputation and trust and looking out after people, and I feel like you guys don't trust another individual, but Spirit wants you guys to make amends and create peace. I feel like somebody wants a bond, because Spirit is showing me these two fingers separating and they want peace, but I feel like you don't want peace with this person because you don't trust them. So let's talk about it. We got the Five of Swords in reverse, and it makes sense to me as a reader because the Five of Swords in reverse is miscalculating your enemies and anticipating too much or expecting wrongdoings, because the Five of Swords is nothing but wrongdoings and doing things behind people's back. But when it's in reverse, is you guys accusing people of doing things wrong. And I don't want you guys to mislabel or misjudge. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do, because you view this person as, somebody that did you wrong in the past. And Spirit is telling me right now that you can't persecute this person based off of their past. People are allowed to grow, mature, and change. So let's continue on. We got the High Priestess out here in the verse. A lot of you guys are very intuitive. A lot of you guys love tarot readings, which is why you were upset that I disappeared on you. And I'm sorry again. I need you guys to live life and not be reluctant on tarot readings because, free will is a thing, okay? So that's that. But with the High Priestess in reverse, y'all didn't know a lot behind the scenes. Y'all were a bit ignorant, or you were in the dark with the High Priestess in reverse, and I feel like they were going through something, but you guys assumed that they were playing in your face, or, they were just wasting time or dilly-dallying. But I feel like, they have a story behind the resistance or, you know, whatever it was that you guys couldn't be together. I feel like this is a love reading because I have counterparts out here. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are both known to be spiritual individuals that are different. And I feel like you guys are opposites because I'm seeing opposites within these pillars, black and white. So y'all are probably like, you do things differently, but I don't want you guys to misjudge or mislabel each other because you guys do things differently. All right, what else we got? We got the Page of Cups out here. I feel like this is a love reading. Like I mentioned before, I see the counterparts out here, and now I see somebody using their heart space and being vulnerable. I also see somebody looking at you as a friend because I have 2 pages out here, and whenever I have 2 pages, this is like, you know, school vibes and recess and, you know, wanting to be playful. I feel like y'all will have a playful, young type of relationship, something that's fresh, something that is fun. I feel like somebody's going to confess their heart space. Y'all might even go places together and see different monuments or, you know, tourist attractions. That's what I'm seeing here. But you can't allow someone's past to really sabotage that. What else you got? You got that Hermit card out here. This is what I'm talking about. You guys allowing a person to mature and grow. I feel like they went through something because the Hermit card comes with exploration and going through darkness. So I feel like they have a story and they had to grow from it, and you have to, you know, listen to them, hear about it, and not miscalculate. Most importantly, don't misjudge. This reading is all about maturity and allowing people to make mistakes and explore themselves and, you know, learning their own timing. What else we got? We got the King of Pentacles out here. I have a person that wants to be a counterpart to you, that wants to be a provider is what I'm getting here, because the King of Pentacles is known to be a provider. I'm also getting lots of earth energy. I typically don't call out zodiac signs in my readings, but I do see lots of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So I don't know if they have earth placements, but I'm seeing a lot out here. Ending this reading with the 9 of Pentacles. They see you looking good, taken care of, because the 9 of Pentacles is all about abundance, a lifestyle change, and having more than enough, and lots of single energy. Some of you guys are single right now, and yeah, not for long, because I saw the counterparts out here, but you guys can sabotage this and remain single. So that option is out here, but I want you guys to be able to appreciate one another, okay? Let's get closing remarks, though. I'm getting some sexual energy out here. Somebody wants to slut you out and they're highly aroused by you. Like, I feel like they might be a bit rough when y'all do get it on, but I'm getting some sexual energy out here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you will hear from this person and y'all will have a equal relationship or a bond that is a partnership, is what I'm getting here. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get clarity? And I also see energy of you guys giving back to other people with the 6 of Pentacles, because the 6 of Pentacles is energy of philanthropist and giving. So, Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please? And thank you for Pile 1. Please forgive me, Pile 1, for, you know, not being around. I love you too. Let's talk about this Page of Wands out here. Messages, messengers, 7 of Cups out here. I feel like this is a message you've been waiting for, because the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles is both of energy of patience and figuring things out with the 7 of Cups. You might suspect that this person had options, but don't accuse and don't become defensive. Let's talk about the Hierophant in reverse, shady. We got the 8 of Cups out here. A lot of you guys walked away because I see 2 heart spaces out here. The 2 of Cups is out here. A lot of you guys viewed this person as a soulmate or a partnership, but they did something that you didn't like, so you walked away and you didn't look back, is what I'm getting here, because the 8 of Cups is permanent energy and leaving everything behind. So I feel like Spirit wants you to come back to somebody and allow somebody to be that mature individual that they were supposed to be, or, you know, who they were supposed to evolve into. Who's to say whose timing is on time or late, except for Holy Spirit? Let's talk about the 5 of Swords in reverse, miscalculating. 10 of Wands out here. I see lots of stress and burdens and you trying to figure everything out, and you miscalculating can really sabotage and put lots of unnecessary gravity with these arrows going down. So lighten up a little bit. Let's talk about this High Priestess in reverse. Lots of things unknown to ya. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit is telling me with this Knight, don't jump to conclusions, because my Knights are on missions and they advance and they go. And I feel like y'all gotta slow your roll because my Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight. Okay. Let's talk about this Page of Cups out here. They're gonna use their heart space. The Moon card in reverse. I like having the Moon card in reverse because it's all about putting a spotlight to someone's shadow side. I feel like you felt like they led with a lie and they brought out your emotions and fear and made you feel vulnerable. But I feel like you have to give people the chance to put a spotlight and to reveal what's hard for them, or just give them grace. Let's talk about this Hermit card, growth. Four of Swords out here. I like this energy. The Four of Swords is all about peace, rest, and moderation. I feel like this person probably views you as someone that's peaceful, someone that they can grow old with. I see a grave out here. Like somebody probably wants to be buried next to you. Because oftentimes with the Four of Swords, you see a casket and I see old age out here. But I see you guys having longevity and a peaceful, long life. Let's talk about this King of Pentacles out here, counterpart. Ooh, we got the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, typically, this is not a good energy, but I'm getting this as a good energy because the Three of Wands is a missed opportunity. I feel like somebody wants to compensate and make up for lost times, okay? Some of you guys, they want to spoil you and buy you things because they wasted time. But that's just them having a tight grip on you. Like a lot of them don't want to let you go because they already have 3 strikes. Let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles out here. Seeing you as taken care of and value. We have the Eight of Coins out here. I'm getting sexual energy. The Eight of Pentacles, you see this hammer and this nail or whatever it is. Like they want to beat it up. They want to seduce you. They want to, they want to work with you. It's like so much that comes with the Eight of Pentacles because the Eight of Pentacles comes with work, but I see sexual energy and banging, and they also want to exchange ideas with this light bulb out here, and they see so much value within you. Guys, that's all I got for you. I hope it resonates. I hope you miss me. I hope you forgive me. I hope you forgive them. So much forgiveness going on here. Peace. Hey, what's up, Pile 2? Come on in. All right, Spirit's reminding me that I told Pile 1 to go to Pile 2, so you may want to check out Pile 1 if you feel called to it. Don't know your situation yet. Great Spirit, what's going on, Pile 2? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, what's going on, Pile 2? Please and thank you. Eight of Swords out here. Eight of Swords is all about feeling mentally stuck, feeling like you need outside rescue or help. I feel like y'all are going through a situation right now and you're waiting for it to end or waiting for it to, be done and over with. You're waiting to be free from something. Spirit is forcing me to read this in reversal. Spirit is telling me that this too shall pass and don't allow the situation to make you feel overwhelmed. Let's talk about it. I tap in with my second card. Star card out here. Like I said before, this too shall pass because I'm seeing things going with the flow with these canisters out here. A lot of you guys need to heal yourself and pamper yourself because I see you're taking a bath. A lot of you guys need to take a salt bath, a steam shower is what I'm getting here because the star card is a healer. Okay, Star card is all about hope, inspiration, and guidance. I feel like this message is meant to give you inspiration and let you know that this too shall pass. You have to go with the flow, take your salt baths, pamper yourself, take care of yourself. Be okay with not being okay. Be okay with being vulnerable. That's what I'm getting here. Spirit is showing me the star out here. I've been there, and you're going through there so you can be a source of inspiration for somebody else. This is how you expand the ripple. All right, let's get it in. So I don't know what you're going through. Everybody's going through something different, okay? Everybody's story is different. That's what, it's like a movie out here, you know? Everybody is the main character of their own movie, and you have to make it out, and you will make it out, but you have to go with the flow. Great Spirit, what else is going on? We have the Three of Wands out here in the verse. I feel like I'm putting people's perspective into focus is what I'm getting here, and it's been a missed opportunity because the Three of Wands in reverse is a missed opportunity. I feel like you guys are seeing clearly now, and you're finally able to breathe. A lot of you guys need to go outside and get some fresh air and get your blood pumping is what I'm getting here. That'll actually shake off the negativity. You are your environment is what I'm hearing. So if you feel bogged down, you have to get fresh air. You know, you have to counterbalance that energy. What else we got? We got the Six of Cups out here. I like this energy. I feel like you guys are feeling me. The Six of Cups is all about trust and looking out after people. I feel like I'm looking out after you so you guys can look out after somebody else. I feel like I'm inspiring y'all because I see somebody just really looking up to me. Like literally, I see a small figure on my shoulder and they're just inspired. And I want you guys to harness this energy so you guys can be a source of inspiration to somebody else. That's what this life is all about, helping one another and, you know, not allowing our situation or that dark cloud to really rain down on you. If you have an issue right now, pick up an umbrella and do something and not allow your situation to really drown you. You know, nothing lasts forever, and that goes for pain and pleasure. What else we got? The Artist card out here in reverse. A lot of you guys need to be creative. A lot of you guys have put something on the side that you're good at, but you don't feel like you're going to make money or that you're good enough, and you need to take your mind off of something else and focus on another thing with the Artist card out here in reverse. You need a hobby or a craft for a lot of you guys, and some of you guys already have that hobby or craft, but you let it collect dust. And with the Three of Wands and me reading uprights and reversals, y'all need to be inspired to get active because there's a lot of active energy out here. And I see the wings on his ankle, and I need you guys to get a move on it. What else we got? We got the Page of Cups out here in the verse. A lot of you guys are really young or amateurs is what I'm getting here. Like you guys don't believe, but you have to believe first in order for you guys to reap the rewards and the success. And you know, you have to be okay with being insecure with me stuttering, okay? But I feel like you guys feel amateurish, and you just have to be okay with feeling amateurish. You have to be okay with being vulnerable with your situation or with your creativity. You know, you have to be, it's nothing wrong with being sensitive. There's nothing wrong with feeling like, you know, you need help, you know, but I feel like this will make you a better person. I feel like you will grow and you will be able to help another person. And, you know, people learn through experience all the time. Ending this reading with the Hermit card. This is nothing but experience. The Hermit card is a sage, it's wise, it's mature, and it's experience. So I feel like you guys are going through something and you're going to be able to show people the way. You're going to be able to shed light on a situation that you've already gone through. You're going to make it look easy for them. What else we got? Page of Swords out here. I feel like you guys are going to be able to go far. You're going to show other people how to go far, and you're going to take the knowledge that you acquired and use it to your benefit. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks for Pile 2, please, and thank you. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of you guys are sad, but you need to turn that frown upside down because the Nine of Cups is all about happiness and wish fulfillment. But if you're not happy right now, you have to do something. You have to be active. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please, and thank you. Talk about this Eight of Swords going through something. The King of Wands in reverse is known to be aggressive. I feel like your situation is making you defensive, aggressive. You're becoming a bit of a bully to other people because of your situation. You have to really check your attitude and your frustration. Okay, it's not other people's fault because you're going through something. It's not God's fault because you're going through it. This is just character development. Let's talk about this star card out here, healing. We got the Seven of Cups out here in reverse. Seven of Cups is a lot of confusion. I feel like it's a lot of things that you can do to heal yourself, to get your mind off of things that bring you down, but you have to be active and you can't just wallow in your depression or your sadness. Let's talk about the Three of Wands in reverse, missed opportunity. Ace of Pentacles out here in reverse. You have to take control. Because whenever I get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, is you having to take control because you don't have a blessing being rained down on you. Okay, Spirit wants to see you be more active and be more optimistic. Okay, you got to take charge of your happiness. Don't allow it to be from an outside source. Because this too shall pass. Let's talk about this Six of Cups out here. This Knight of Wands out here in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse is still getting a little misguided anger and aggression with the King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. A lot of you guys need to channel that frustration into outside activity, or go boxing or go running, or you got to channel that frustration. Or be creative. Channel that pain. Let's talk about this this Earth card in reverse. The Star card in reverse. Like, I didn't even see this card before it came out, but it came out because your creativity is something that can really propel you into the forefront. The Star card is star quality. The Artist card is creativity. If you don't believe that you can make it to the top, you won't make it to the top. But you gotta believe first. You can't just let your situation or your depression be a pity party or a puddle of, sadness. Let's talk about the Page of Cups out here in reverse. Feeling sentimental. Justice card in reverse. Justice card in reverse is unfair ruling or something not being fair. And you can, be a bit bitter or upset, or you can do something. The choice is yours. The Justice card is choices, apples and oranges. Which one is it? Let's talk about this Hermit card out here. Experience and wisdom. We got the Nine of Wands out here in reverse. Sometimes you guys are just sick and tired of being sick and tired, but you just have to really understand that things are seasonal. Once you make it over that hill, it gets easier. And yes, you will probably be thrown with another hurdle, but that's what life is. It's all about overcoming and helping other people and getting through things. Guys, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace. What's up, pile 3? Come on in, my earthlings, my aliens, whatever you go by. A lot of you guys go by different pronouns. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, pile number 3? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile 3? General message, general reading. Temperance out here in reverse. Okay, I know what I'm getting off of this. Now, I feel like people like to call you crazy because my Temperance in reverse is a mental imbalance. I feel like you guys are actually earth angels. You're enlightened. You're touched by God, literally. And people can't deal. They can't handle it. So they have to like call you crazy. They have to call you this and that because they see your power. Okay? And unfortunately, with this being in reverse, I feel like you guys are starting to believe the hype or the BS. Okay? You're not this and that or the other. This is just the peanut gallery labeling you this, that, and another because they can't comprehend. So you have to understand that haters gonna hate, ain't gonna ain't. You have to be okay with separating yourself from society, is what I see here with this long path. You have to be okay with healing yourself, and if people don't want to accept the healing, then that's on them. What else we got? We got the Six of Wands in reverse. My Six of Wands in reverse is embarrassment. I feel like sometimes you don't get the admiration or the applause that you get, or you get haters or people that throw tomatoes at you, or just people that just come that talk out the side of their neck, or just are just left field is what I'm getting here, and you just don't feel the victory or the love or the support, and you have to keep on keeping on with the Six of Wands out here. Six of Wands is all about getting through things. Okay, you got to be okay with the hateration, holleration sometimes, and don't let it affect you. Don't let them see you sweat. What else you got? You got the Four of Wands out here in the verse. Now, the Four of Wands is all about celebration. You have to be okay with not always being celebrated. I feel like for a lot of you guys do get celebration, but it's just like a slow season for you guys is what I'm getting here. I got lots of Wands in reverse. I got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys want to quit something because you feel like you're not getting far, or you haven't reached the success that you imagine. And you guys gotta just be okay, breathe, and be patient. Okay, you can't rush the process, but I feel like you guys aren't receiving the glory that you feel like you deserve. And I'm hearing that, patience is key. What else you got? Like, with you guys not receiving admiration, you got haters out here, it's just like, is it even worth it? And it is worth it, but you guys have to be okay with the hate, okay? Let's continue on. We got the Magician out here in reverse. A lot of you guys want to disappear because I got Houdini out here with the Magician in reverse. A lot of you guys want to give up something that you're natural, that you're good at. If you don't give up, you can take a break, but don't give up. I just took a break. I took a week off from my readings, and sometimes you gotta allow people to miss you. And I'm not saying that's what I was doing. I had a life, I had to deal with things, but sometimes you have to disappear, and that's okay. But don't give up. I got nothing but reversals. So you guys are really experiencing resistance right now, and I need you guys to be okay with not being okay. Be okay with getting through it. Be okay with not being celebrated. Be okay with having haters. Smile. What else we got? We got the Moon card in reverse. I like having the Moon card in reverse because the Moon card is nothing but fear, illusion, deception. I feel like that's what's plaguing you guys. Your mind is plaguing you. You're feeling sentimental and emotional. You're living in fear because you're not getting the celebration. But I'm putting a spotlight to that so you don't give up on yourself. So you can, continue on. What else you got? You got the Temperance out here, upright. I like having uprights and reverses because it tells me I'm flipping it and reversing it. I'm letting you guys know that you're blessed. I'm letting you guys know that you're special. You don't need outside validation. You don't need outside, critics out there either. If you got haters and critiques out there, that means you're doing something right, don't it? So sometimes we gotta adjust ourselves. Sometimes you gotta adjust me and say, hey, don't let it get to you. We all feel down and out sometimes, but we gotta heal each other, and we gotta heal ourselves. Ending this reading with the Nine of Wands out here. It gets tough because the Nine of Wands is all about endurance and perseverance. It gets tough, but this arrow is going in one direction. It's no looking back. Keep it going, because I feel like if you give up on yourself, you're gonna look back and say, I could have kept on going. What was the point of stopping? Let's continue on though. Literally. Strength. I like having the Strength card out here. I'm going to use this deck to clarify, but I feel like I am giving you guys more confidence and courage. I feel like you guys, Spirit's forced me to read this in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are really frustrated and angry right now. And honestly, that might be a little bit of your ego. So, sorry for being so blunt. That's my Sagittarius energy. But this does come with Leo energy. And Leo, lower vibe Leo, is very egotistical. So, let's talk about it. Great Spirit, can I get clarity for pile 3, please? And thank you. Temperance in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. Keep moving, keep working. You got a gift that is meant to be shared, is meant to be honed, and you're good at what you do, but you can't let a person call you this and that and let it creep in your mind space and get to you. Okay? A lot of people are just mad because they're has-beens, or they don't even have the belief system to do what you do. Let's talk about the 6 of Wands in reverse, not reaching success as you imagine. Just because you ain't reach it doesn't mean stop moving towards it. I got 2 horses out here. You got a choice out here. Are you going to stop because people say this and that, or are you going to continue on? You got to remember what you're doing it for, okay? Because I see passion out here. I see love out here. Let's talk about the 4 Wands in reverse, not being celebrated. I feel like with the Strength card being back out here, I feel like I'm developing more confidence within you guys to be okay with not being celebrated. A lot of you guys are living in a zoo. Because I see a home space out here and I see an animal out here, and a lot of you guys really need to clean up your environment and your home space, and that'll change your mood is what I'm getting. Take a resonance. Let's talk about this Magician out here wanting to disappear and disconnect, because the 3 of Cups in reverse is disconnecting, disassociation. The 3 of Cups is reconnecting and, you know, social and being friends, and people value you, and that's what you have to do it for. The ones that support you, the ones that are there for you. Don't think about all the hate and all the lack of, you know, good jobs and the pat on the backs. Think about why you did it, okay? So it's okay to disassociate. It's okay to take a break, but don't quit. Let's talk about the Moon card in reverse. The Devil card in reverse. I see lots of darkness out here. I see hateration, holleration out here. The devil wants to see you quit. When you guys are anointed and blessed, you're going to have a target on your back. It's a spiritual war out here of good and evil. I just want you guys to know that. I don't want to be sounding cliche or nothing like that, but it is. When you guys are out here healing people and healing yourself and inspiring other people, you're going to have a target on your back. You're going to have haters out there trying to dismantle you. But you have to continue on. You have to say the devil's a liar. Literally. Let's talk about the Temperance out here. The Tower card in reverse. It's no emergency for you guys to quit. It's no emergency for you guys to be overwhelmed. You have to recognize you were built for this, with this building out here. Okay? Let's talk about this 9 of Wands out here. Tired. We're not tired no more. We're inspired to push through. We're inspired to defend what we were God-given. Okay? It gets a little tough sometimes because I got the 10 of Wands out here. 10 of Wands is burdensome, but God don't give you nothing that you can't handle. And I see that you have the confidence to really get through what you're getting through. So, peace. What's up, pal? Or okay, I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was just some engine letting off steam. I feel like some of y'all do need to let off steam and be somewhere peaceful or away from people. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm accepting it as a channel message, but I heard that letting off steam. Great Spirit, what's going on, Power 4, please and thank you. Spirit is telling me to accept that channel message. All right. And okay, so we have duplicates out here. You might want to go check out Pile 2 since we have duplicates. Great Spirit, what's going on with Pile number 4? Okay, remember when I said letting off steam and I have all this steam out here and air out here? And it's no coincidence that the King of Swords are all about detaching, cutting people off and dismissing. And I'm saying you have to let off steam. You have to dismiss and detach from other people around you. You have to watch people's character. Spirit is forcing me to read this upright. Somebody's trying to paint a pretty picture or trying to convince you of something, and you have to detach. You have to just watch them in their actions or what they speak. And I feel like that's part of the reason why you have to let off some steam, because they're causing lots of confusion in your life. So you guys have to learn to detach and think for yourself is what I'm getting here. Let's talk about it. Six of Pentacles out here, you're not meant to receive from everybody. And I feel like you are asking from other people's opinions is what I'm getting here, because the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. I feel like you're down and out, you're asking the wrong people for advice is what I'm getting here with these reversals. You're hoping to receive some wisdom or having, a person of authority really give to you, but I feel like they're not getting you out of turbulence. And I feel like they're only providing you confusion. And now this is making me confused in this reading. I'm feeling y'all energy and I'm growing frustrated. And that's probably why you have to let off steam, because you're listening to the wrong individuals. Okay. Do you hear these sirens? It's coming. And that's going to be your confirmation. What else we got? Ace of Rods out here. I still hear it, but it's... Okay, I'm going to let it go. Ace of Rods is all about creativity, inspiration. I feel like you have to go in the direction that you're inspired to go in. I feel like you feel like there's a spiritual sign or a calling in your life to go in a direction, because I see a flag, doing one of these, saying, hey, go here, here's your sign. But I feel like you guys are like, I don't know what to do. But, you got to follow your heart, your intuition, and what you're led by, your passions. Well, let's continue on, though. The Emperor out here in reverse. I feel like you give power and authority to other people. With the Emperor out here, you don't hold executive decisions, or you don't hold other people accountable for the past, behavior. Especially if they're a boss. I see authority figures out here. You need to detach from a bad boss, but you go to them for advice. I can't convince you. Spirit can't convince you. Experience should be able to convince you. Their character should be able to convince you. I feel like you're asking for a sign, and this is a sign, but if I can't convince you, or the sign can't convince you, what are we doing? What else you got? You have the Eight of Wands out here. Eight of Wands is all about communication and travel. I feel like you have asked for a sign, you've received a sign to move on. The Eight of Wands, communication and travel. You asked for a sign, that was communication. Now you gotta walk away. You gotta travel. Do you hear these sirens out here? I got the Nine of Wands out here. Nine of Wands is all about endurance and perseverance. You're just enduring pain. It's not helpful. These are the sirens I was speaking of earlier. What else you got? You got the Seven of Wands out here. I feel like when it comes to you standing your ground and creating defensive, it's a bit hard for you, but that's exactly what you have to do. I'm not saying you have to be argumentative. I'm not saying you have to be the bad guy. I'm saying you just have to make some shifts and recognize that people don't want the same thing that you want from them, is what I'm getting here. You have to be able to hold them accountable and create boundaries. What else you got? You have the world card in reverse. The world card is somebody's world being flipped upside down. I'm seeing lots of frustration out here. I'm seeing lots of not being successful, because the world card is a successful completion. I feel like some of you guys have dreams of being in a leadership role. You were promised to be in a leadership role, having, you know, an audience that were going to gawk after you and say, oh, wow, they're awesome and great, but you never got that. That was a false promise, and that's a problem. So now you have your world flipped upside down because you don't want to follow your intuition, because you don't want to listen to the signs. Ending this reading with the devil card out here. Now I'm rearing my ugly side. I'm sorry, I need to digress, because I'm out here being a bit judgmental, because I don't know y'all's story. I don't know what you're going through, but I know you are staying and you're submitting to individuals that don't wish you well. But you have to break free. You have to recognize that these people aren't good for you. I can't convince you, apparently. Spirit can't convince you, apparently. What will? I don't know, but you gotta look at people's character. Let's talk about it. You gotta discern better. This knight is squinting and looking and is actively, you know, on alert. And I feel like you guys gotta protect yourself. Great Spirit, can I get cleared in closing remarks, please? I know you guys don't want bad vibes. I know you don't want to cause a ruckus. I know that, but I also know that you don't want to be taken advantage of. And with this Emperor out here and the Six of Pentacles out here in reverse, this is nothing but being taken advantage of, and you giving a person all your power and authority when they don't deserve it, especially with the Devil card upright. This is not a good combination. They don't have no problem taking that authority from you or misusing. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please? And thank you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this King of Swords out here detaching and letting off steam. I feel like you need to detach from toxic people that you call family. You call these people family, but they don't act like family. They betray you and backstab you and make false promises. You know, I feel like you paint a pretty picture, or they do, and you believe the hype, and you got on these rose-cut glasses on, and you gotta detach, like I've been mentioning, and I'm not judging you, but if you're asking for a sign, and Spirit's been giving you a sign, and you don't follow those signs, Spirit has a right to grow frustrated. I don't. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles out here in the verse. Five of Pentacles out here. Y'all have been left suffering. You've been expecting to receive and you haven't, and you've been left out in the cold, is what I'm getting here. And you have to wonder, is it worth it with all these pentacles? Let's talk about this Ace of Rods out here. This is a sign out here. High Priest out here. A lot of you guys don't want to, you go to tarot readings because the High Priest is known to work with divination and tarot and be spiritual and connected to the Most High, but you guys ignore the signs. So why go to the tarot readings? That's probably why I'm so frustrated. Let me digress though. Emperor in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles out here. I feel like a lot of you guys don't want to see all the time that you have dedicated go down the drain, but you have to recognize that you've been on a hamster wheel. You haven't been growing. You should have been at the top by now for a lot of you guys. You should have been bosses and leaders and, you know, telling people what to do, but you haven't seen it. So when are you going to see it? Are they lying to you? Because the devil's a liar. Not me. The devil's a liar. But here you are, you know, with this High Priestess in reverse, accusing me or others for not guiding you properly. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands out here. Communication and travel. Queen of Cups out here. Oh no. This Queen of Cups in reverse is telling me that you guys are in distress. This is the sign you've been waiting for. Because a Queen of Cups in reverse is emotional and in distress, and I don't want to ruffle your feathers or make you emotional. If I could give you a hug right now, I would, because I say this in love. But I need you guys to recognize real. I need you to recognize that people don't have your best intentions, and they want to keep you in the chains. They want to keep you stuck, and they want you to remain with the blinders on. and believe in that false promise. The devil's a liar, let me remind you. Even if they say that they're good for you, even if they say, they're the president, the Pope, whoever, you gotta look at their character. Let's talk about the 7 of Wands out here. I don't want to be long-winded. This artist card is out here. Artist card is all about creativity. I feel like you've been hindered. I feel like, whenever you have a great idea, it's like that won't work out. Give me a second. Yeah, I feel like y'all are hindered whenever you think of something that's creative, and they're like, oh no, that won't work. We don't like that. That's not a part of our style. They offer blockages, and that's not okay. They should be more open. Let's talk about the World card in reverse. The 3 of Swords out here in reverse. I feel like despite your world being flipped upside down because it's a rough reading or a rough message, you're able to heal from it and recognize that people have been backstabbing and betraying you, and you have to heal from that and not allow them to continuously break your heart. Let's talk about this Devil card out here upright. Emperor out here upright. This is authority figures. This are people that are in high positions that you give them power. It's time for you to take your power back. Okay, it's been a long time coming. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, please watch over these people who are under the influence of people of negativity. Please and thank you. Amen. Peace, y'all. Love you.